I'm leaving. I'm late.
Right, here.
Oh, thanks. Listen, this may go on a bit. Would you call Mary McGill and cancel my 5 o'clock and ask her if Thursday's okay?
Right.
Why are you taking me off the Gilder position?
Jimmy, this is a major client. It involves the Dutch state loan market. Declan has the experience, you don't, okay?
It's not okay, and I resent it.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. That's the way it is. Where's Declan?
Looking for you.
Damn. Well, if he comes back, tell him I'm waiting for him in the car.
Right. The euro currency interest rates aren't going to wait that long, are they? Wendy Foley.
The municipal pension fund want to move out of Gilders. They think they're overvalued in the EMS. I'd like your input.
Okay.
Morning, Cap. Felix. Where the hell have you been?
Waiting for you. Denzel Mason gonna be there?
Yes, and Ted Trelawney.
Terrible twins.
They're sharper than you think. We're lucky to be getting a crack at this.
You mean after that leveraged buyout thing last year?
Right. It's taken me a year to woo them back.
That really wasn't my gaff, Leonard.
I know. Felix, will be anything from 30 minutes to a couple of hours. Right, Sam. Denzel.
Leonard.
Ted. Leonard.
This is Declan McConaughey, one of our senior traders.
How do you do? Declan?
Declan handled a large German government arbitrage last week.
Yes, we know that. Please sit down. All right, gentlemen. As you're aware, Municipal is overweighted in Dutch state loans. Provides a safety return, but not a very inspiring one. Furthermore, we believe the outlook for the Dutch economy after the next 12 months might be rocky.
Basically, we want to get out of the gilded position and into something more vibrant.
Naturally, we can't afford to catch a cold, not like we did in the junk market last year, Leonard.
Devalued our bonds by 30%.
That was most unfortunate, Denzel.
Oh, we're not here to rake over the past, Leonard.
What's your feeling on the gilder market?
It's always been solid, with a correspondingly low yield. We're a little worried about the knock-on effect of inflation on interest rates.
Over what period of time?
The market's just beginning to feel shaky. A currency realignment looks imminent. You might want to look at the French franc. The French economy is relatively strong. Levels between the US, UK, Germany have always been sound.
We have to be sure of our ground here. We're talking about a substantial investment.
300 million. Gives a lot of these boys heart failure.
My advice would be to get out of Gilders and into French government paper. We could use the futures market for the initial swap.
I do have to remind you about our responsibility to our members. This is a risky trade for us, changing our exposure so suddenly.
That's right. We can't afford to have this screwed up, Mr. McConaughey.
Hi, I'm Max Lubin. Gabrielle Romero Mara. You an architect?
No, I'm an artist. I do environmental installations.
All right. Like Christo stuff. You wrap up islands in pink plastic, that sort of thing.
That's right. Well, actually, I worked with Christo for 3 years. He's been a great influence on me.
Really? It's fabulous stuff. I love the 7-mile curtain in the desert. Brilliant. You're doing something in England?
But yes, I hope to. But one of our sponsors has just dropped out, so we're having to start the process all over again.
Max.
Right. Here, I'd love to talk to you about this. Please, give me a ring sometime. We could have lunch or something.
Well, yes. Thank you. I shall. That is most kind of you.
It's quite all right.
Hey, Max. How are you?
Got the gas?
Yes.
The Novocaine?
Right here.
And the Pederescu stereo headphones. Everything's here. Why don't you just relax?
Relax.
Sometime this century would be nicer. Sure.
Night, Declan.
9.
What's cooking, Declan?
Municipal pension fund want to get out of Gilders.
How many?
1 billion 10-year notes.
It's very nice for you.
Listen, Jimmy, don't get in a tailspin. We lost this client a year ago. Anson's been working since then to get him back.
Who's in a tailspin?
How's that?
It's very effective. It's really extraordinary. What are you doing?
Trying to release some of this pressure. You're very tense, Max.
Wendy, after what was done to me this afternoon...
One filling, Max.
They used every hideous device they had and enjoyed it.
Hi, it's me. Listen, I'm still here. I know, but I'm trying to sort out the bugs in the system. Look, I'll be home within a couple of hours. I promise. Friday? Yes, I think so. With Francis and Louise. Okay. No, nothing I can foresee. Okay, nothing will come up. Look, I'll see you in a couple of hours, all right? Bye.
So, how is it over the road?
Everything's okay. Yeah, I've been doing too many things, so I'm concentrating on the French franc now.
Not what I heard. I heard Leonard Anson yanked you off the Gilders and gave the book to Declan McConaughey.
Yeah. Well, that isn't how it is. Anson's trying to woo a major pension fund, so he took along his golden boy to liquidate the Gilder position. It's only temporary.
Jimmy, I hear you're long in the franc. Now, I know it's difficult to move, but I could be a buyer.
How did you know I was long francs?
Come on, it's common knowledge.
What do you need?
8 to 10-year notes, Jimmy. $500 million US equivalent. I know you can help.
What's in it for me?
You unload a dead position. You do me a favour. Anson will think you're a hero. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I could do with some good PR at the moment.
Well, exactly. Here it is.
Leave it with me overnight. I need to call some people.
Great.
What about dinner?
I already have a dinner date.
Well, I thought we were going to go out.
Let's keep this strictly business. All right, Jimmy? Better that way.
Howard? It's Jimmy. Listen, don't let the overnight desk touch my French franc position. I think I've got a buyer. Yep, and Howard, speak up. Howard?
Oh, Mr. Hudson, I'm so glad you're home.
Why, what is this, Jamie, okay?
Oh, he's okay, but there is a bird in the house.
A bird?
It flew in this afternoon when I came back from the shopping. I went outside to bring in the pushchair and it flew up, in.
Where is it now?
In the spare room. I tried to get it out, but it flew up the stairs.
What kind of bird is it, Maria?
It's a pigeon bird, Mr. Hudson. Oh, Mr. Hudson, I hate things that flew out.
Okay, now that hat. On the wardrobe, the hat. Right. Now, we don't want the bird to panic, so we go very carefully, slowly, and then...
Right? Right?
Supposed to go to Becky's school on Saturday.
Why?
At this open day.
Damn, I forgot.
So did I.
I don't think I can make it.
I think you should try.
I shall try. It's just a bad week.
Isn't every week?
I'll phone her tomorrow.
So, Max, call me on 9400-428. Bye.
Hello, Max. This is Gabrielle Romero Mar. I was wondering if you'd like to meet. I'm at the Inn on the Park. If you've recovered from your ordeal. Ciao.
Lubin, you've got a brilliant memory. Leonard, can I talk to you for a moment?
Max! Come on in. What's up?
Well, it's kind of an off-the-wall idea. Anyhow, I've just met this very interesting guy. His name's Gabrielle Romero Mara. He does temporary environmental art, you know, installations like Christo stuff. You know Christo?
Yes, I know who Christo is.
Wraps up buildings in polythene, that sort of thing. Anyhow, Gabrielle has this brilliant idea. And I think I can see an angle on it which could be a fantastic promotion for the bank.
Go on.
And the board has always been keen to support the arts. And just last week, Farrell was saying that we have to bring the bank more into the public view. You ask someone in the street who Shane Longman is, they'll probably tell you it's a pop singer.
All right, Max, get to the point.
Okay, Gabrielle has this project which needs financing. He's in London talking to sponsors. I was just wondering, it might suit us.
Mind telling me what it is?
Gabrielle wants to drape the White Cliffs of Dover in parachute silk. It'll look amazing. The fabric has this fabulous movement to it.
Just a minute, Max. Hello? Good morning, Denzel. Uh-huh. Well, of course. We'd be very pleased to. I'll get him in touch with you this morning. No. Thank you, Denzel. Bye. Gail?
Yes, Leonard?
Could you get me Declan, please?
Certainly.
Thank you. Max? That sounds very interesting.
Right. I've got this terrific slug line. Shane Longman wraps up the future.
Yes, that's good, Max. Could we talk about it later this morning?
I'd like to pitch it upstairs.
We'll discuss it first.
Okay. I'll be around all day. Leonard?
Denzel called. We've got the order.
Great. I'll get going on it.
Be discreet. We don't want to start a stampede. It'll be hard enough unloading the Guilders, never mind buying the Franks.
We're sitting on a lot of Franks in-house. I'll worry about a buyer for the Guilders first.
There's a lot of repair work to do. We can't screw this up.
I know that.
French Frank, 90s. What's the touch?
Now listen, the guy's totally out of court. Just don't deal with him. Okay, yeah.
Damn it, I'm getting killed in this market. What's happening? Bond 6 1/4 of October. I need the price.
You all right?
Yeah, just a little tired, Declan.
You too tired to talk about the MPF deal? We got the order.
Make the best price you can on Guilders. The Dutch economy's in a flat spot. I'd recommend an institutional client. Within 24 months, Guilder will be flavor of the month again.
Uh-huh.
That's my input.
Would you like the light up?
No, but if you could turn that sign round, it's a long shot, but you never know.
Come on! I'm giving you a break. Okay, 5 salt.
Hey, Squirt, I need to talk to you. Should have a spot for that dead French franc position you're running.
Listen, Declan, call Melinda Lau, talk your pension fund right away.
Whoa, she's important.
I don't run dead positions.
Damn.
What is it?
The bloody cops have done me for speeding again.
I have warned you about that.
Yes, Declan, don't be so self-righteous. Anyway, I was only doing 70.
Where?
Fleet Street.
Melinda Lau, please.
Well, send me whatever you can, but definitely the General Life building. Great. The bigger, the better. You never know, Gabrielle. We could be in business.
You've got a strategy on this guild position?
Another institutional client, maybe in Switzerland, and I'm seeing Tokyo Pension Fund this afternoon.
Leonard's biting his nails?
He doesn't have to. I'm on top of it.
Hannah! My terminal's gone down! What's up? 1 minute it was all that, the next minute nothing.
It won't paginate anything?
Not a thing. Hannah, I'm working up a deal. All my research is in there.
Don't worry, I'm gonna find it for you. Yeah, well, look, sorry. I'm gonna have to get somebody down to have a look.
Wonderful. So what shall I do? Sit here while my deal evaporates?
Hello, is Louis still up there? Can you send him down? I've got a problem. Well, I'm sure it's in-house. It might be overcapacity. Short circuit.
Bloody hell.
Look, I am doing my best to help you. You can use my portable.
I need my own terminal, damn it! I don't know if I remember what I've done.
I'm sorry, that's the best I can do. He'll be down here right away. Maybe he can fix it right away.
Hannah, Forex Trades are complaining their system's down.
Excuse me.
Stephanie Keys, please. Yeah, I'll hold. Come on. Steph, it's Jimmy. Yeah, how are you? Listen, I'm going to move these francs. Do you still want in? Brilliant. You want the whole block? Okay, great. Call me this afternoon. Bye.
Well, we are looking for a long-term position. I'll put it to my office in Tokyo this evening.
If you would. We're anxious to move the position quite quickly.
Is there anything insidious in that? I mean, is there something about to happen that we ought to know about?
No, our client has seen another market they're interested in. They need the liquidity.
See?
Wonderful trees.
Thank you very much for coming to see me.
Thank you.
Perhaps we could have dinner one evening. I'd like to know your long view on the market.
Well, yes. Why not?
Good. I'll have my secretary call you.
And if I could have your answer on the Gilder position.
First thing.
Thank you. Goodbye, then.
Goodbye, Declan.
We're going underwater
Theo,
here.
I know, I'm working on it.
Hannah, look, the bonds are ramping. We're getting mashed.
Good night, Vienna.
Hi. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay.
What is this you're taking? Aren't you well?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just a thing, you know, tranquilizer.
Listen, I'm sorry I gave you a hard time.
I'm used to it.
It's not your job to get yelled at.
Don't you believe it?
Hannah, you shouldn't be taking those things.
I went home last night and slept on top of the bed in my clothes. I was too tired to get undressed. I haven't had dinner with my husband for a week. I haven't made love with him for over a month. I break every engagement we make. I don't even know how to hold a conversation with him anymore.
What goes on here, then?
Oh, people make a lot of money, then lose it again. It's all vaguely legal.
Blimey.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers.
Wild. Gail, is Leonard there?
Honey, of course I'm going to try and come. I know Dad had to remind me, but it's been a heavy week for me. Have you been riding? Yes, but I've forgotten her name. Lucy, right. Is she okay? You must both always wear hats. You promised me you will. Well, things with Dad are... Well, they're a little difficult right now. Well, maybe it's because we don't see enough of each other, and when we do, I'm always, you know, beat. Well, that's a sweet idea. Becky, do you think I should?
You're really suggesting we pay this man £100,000
to wrap up the White Cliffs of Dover, right?
I'd have a lot of trouble trying to justify this to our shareholders.
If I may just say something. First of all, the man's credentials are impeccable. The articles speak for themselves. Furthermore, Gabrielle was a protege of one of the most celebrated environmental artists of the past 20 years.
The fact that he's raised over $8 million for previous projects does lend some weight to the idea.
General Life paid to have this done to their building.
Absolutely. You've no idea the attention it brought them. The beauty of it is, it has this fabulous abstract quality. It's much easier for the viewer to make the connection between the sponsor and the piece. Shane Longman wraps up the future. It's a stunning image.
It's a stunning amount of money.
It does have an oblique appeal. I have to say I like it.
And we will be getting free editorial long after Gabrielle has unwrapped the cliffs and left the country.
How is the 100,000 actually dispersed?
Salaries, materials, Gabrielle's expenses. I mean, it is his living. He has a crew of 30 people when he puts one of these together.
Well, I have to concede that the work has a certain novel appeal. How long does it take to wrap up the cliffs?
Fortnight. Beats chucking the money away on some dreary opera.
Well, leave it all with me and I'll think about it. If I feel that it's appropriate, I will take it to Lee Wolfe. Our corporate image is his area.
Only thing is, we will have to give Gabrielle some sort of an answer soonish.
For a donation this size, you will appreciate I want to give it proper consideration.
All right, James. Thank you very much. Max, we'd better be going.
Jimmy! Stephanie Keys.
Hi, Steph. How are you? Yeah. French franc 920 to 98. All right. Right, you can have the lot mid-market 99.30. All right. Yeah, 500 sold. Nice doing business with you. Yeah, so Steph, about tonight, can you... Hello? Hello? Yes! All square.
How's it going?
We've got our problems, you know.
Yeah, we'll fix them, could you? These short circuits are ruining my life.
That's it. Listen, come up with something terrific.
Max, not now. I gotta go. I got a problem. There's a bird in my house.
UBS pension fund are interested. Tokyo Steel Fund are getting back to me in the morning. The Gilder looks good for some US corporations. Some Swiss buyers are sniffing around.
Just someone prospecting.
And the French francs, how are we doing on cash bonds?
Grenfell's are sellers, and we've got Jimmy's bonds.
Lee Wolfe likes to hit me with how I lost the municipal pension fund account. I want to take that stick away from him.
We're building a portfolio of institutional clients, Leonard. We added 3 last month.
I know. You're doing very well. Do better.
We're aware that the pension fund wants to liquidate its Gilder position. And First Manhattan Bank would like to tender an offer that we know you'll find interesting. We are in a position to offer a very competitive rate in the French franc.
How competitive?
I'm sure we can beat the price you're getting. My guess is that there could be as much as half a point in it. That could mean a difference of $500,000 to the pension fund. Interested?
How did it actually get into the loft, Maria?
I was packing away Mrs. Hudson's things, like you asked me to. I came down the ladder to bring up the suitcase and the pigeon bird flew into the loft.
Yeah, well, it's starting to take up a lot of time, this bird. Oh, I see the problem.
Why? What? What is it?
Well, there's 2 of them. And there's a hole up there.
What are we going to do, Mr. Hudson?
We are going to do nothing. They can get out if they want to.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Hudson.
Oh, don't worry about it, Maria. It's a pity they weren't doves. Add a couple of grand to the property. How about a couple of drinks?
The proposal's made it to the 12th floor, so it looks good.
Isn't it rather a break with tradition for Shane Long?
We have to kick ourselves into the 21st century.
You seem to enjoy the entrepreneurial role.
I have a flexible role. Essentially, I buy and sell third world debt. But if I see something which catches my eye...
Perhaps your talents lie elsewhere. There are a lot of people looking for corporate sponsorship.
Perhaps.
You know Madrid?
Yes, quite well. Is that your home?
That's right.
Your wife there?
What makes you think I'm married?
I've got a wedding ring.
Ah, yes. You see, my wife was killed 18 months ago in a motel room in Florida. A man broke in and killed her. He took $200 and her passport.
Oh, God.
Now, the passport, they couldn't identify her. I didn't know what had happened or where she was for almost a week. That was the worst part.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I prefer to talk about her. So, yes, I am married.
Coming to bed?
Yeah. You okay?
Tired. I know, so what's new?
Well, that wasn't what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking I'm looking forward to spending an evening with you on Friday.
Yeah.
I love you, Hannah.
Sorry, I can't.
Why not?
I don't know.
You don't know. How about me? How am I supposed to feel, Hannah? Has it ever entered your mind?
Should we talk about it?
I don't want those conversations, Hannah. Acknowledging that we never see each other, admitting we don't know what to do about it.
Right, please.
I've had them, Hannah.
I realize I seem to be putting the bank first, but I can't make this job 9 to 5.
Yeah, well, maybe that's the problem.
Don't pressure me, please.
I'm not pressuring you. The fact is, I haven't spoken to you for a week. You come in, I'm asleep. I leave, you're asleep.
I know things are wrong. I love you, but I don't know the solution, okay?
Michelle Hartman's room, please.
Hello?
Hi, it's me.
Hello? What's up? Has your car been towed again?
No? I was thinking about you. I wanted to say goodnight.
Thank you. What were you thinking?
Might not be appropriate to tell you. You in bed?
Yes.
What are you wearing?
It might not be appropriate to tell you.
Well, if you need anything, I'll be right here.
Yes, I know where you are, Declan. Good night.
Nonsense. Hello.
Declan?
Yes?
Melinda Lau? I hope I'm not disturbing you.
Not at all.
We'd like to purchase the Gilder position.
All right.
But we'll only go to 96 and an eighth.
I think we can work with that.
Okay, we'll send you a confirm first thing.
Thank you, Melinda.
And I'm sorry to have disturbed you so late.
Well, really, you haven't.
I'm surprised. Good night, Declan.
Good night.
Last night, Leonard, we were offered a price on this package that beats yours by $500,000.
By whom?
Never mind by whom. You assured us that Shane was able to offer us the best possible price in the liquidation of our guilders and the acquisition of the Franks. Now, some girl we've never even bloody heard of takes us out to dinner and offers us a price $500,000 lighter.
Denzel, could you just let me catch up? This is all news to me.
Bloody bad news to boot, Leonard.
Declan, we're wading into it here. Denzel tells me we've been gazumped. Now, what's the story with the Franks, and did you sell the Gilder position?
Well, I'm doing that now. Anyway, who's gazumped us?
Never mind that. Tell me about the Franks.
Jimmy, your position in that off-the-run stuff. The Franks, where do they come out?
They're all gone. I moved into First Manhattan Bank yesterday, mid-market, and I made money.
You did what? Declan, what's going on?
Leonard, it appears that Jimmy sold all our in-house Franks to First Manhattan.
Declan, I don't believe this. I don't believe it. What the hell am I supposed to say to Mason?
I'll call you back. If I was near a window, I'd throw you out of one.
What's going on?
Ask him. I'm the one on the floor.
Jimmy?
I was long Franks. I sold them.
I had those positioned for the MPF deal.
Knew I was building a deal! Okay, Declan!
Look, I don't know what you're doing. You pass by, you tell me you can move the Franks, then you don't mention it again. What do you think I'm going to do?
Jimmy, take a walk around the block. I can't be responsible for your safety.
You aren't just telling me what the hell's going on?
The other bid comes from First Manhattan Bank. And they're only able to bid low because they picked up our total Frank position at a mid-market price. From you, Jimmy.
Look, I had no idea they were going to bid for the pension fund deal, or that Declan was setting them up a Frank portfolio. No one told me.
Oh, my God.
What's the matter with you two? I spend a year trying to seduce a client back to us, and then we blow the whole bloody deal because you two don't talk to each other? I'm placed in an untenable position. A major competitor tries to seduce a valuable client from us, and we provide them with the means to do it. Declan, the last thing I said to you was, don't screw this up.
Mr. Romero Mara.
Gabrielle, how do you do? May I present Peter Wainwright, our in-house lawyer, Mr. John O'Donnell, manager of our advertising account, and Miss Liz Armitage, our PR officer.
How do you do? I must just say how much I love the General Life project.
Thank you.
Was it difficult to do?
A 42-story building. Yes, we had our problems.
I hope you forgive there being so many of us here.
That's perfectly all right.
It merely reflects our enthusiasm.
Thank you.
The fact is, we like this project.
I suggested gilts instead of francs, but it didn't go down terrifically well.
No chance, huh?
Furthermore, I was reminded by Mason and Trelawney that we are contractually bound to execute the deal as outlined in their mandate. I had rather hoped that we could have skilled our way around that one, but I think we're heading rapidly toward checkmate.
Have they heard of this upstairs?
No. And they mustn't. If we swallow the position at last night's rate, what's the downside?
$600 grand.
Oh. Gail, tell Felix I'm on my way down. Thank you.
Leonard! Leonard! Things went very well upstairs. Apparently Lee Wolf really took to the idea. Guess what?
Yes?
We're backing.
That's very good, Max.
Don't sound terribly pleased.
I'm very pleased, Max. But right now I've got a big problem.
Can I help?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Max, it's good. I'm very pleased. Really, I am.
Right.
Well, I'm sure none of us regard this as an irreconcilable situation. We have an ethical as well as a contractual commitment to equal the price that you've been offered. And I mean to ensure that we fulfill that commitment.
Yes?
First Manhattan are only able to make their offer to you because they picked up a large chunk of French government paper at a very favorable mid-market price. In order for us to execute our commitment to you, we shall have to finance the deal through a repurchase, which Shane Longman will underwrite. And that's what I've instructed Declan to do. But I wanted you to be aware of the considerable cost to us of completing this deal.
Mind telling us, Leonard, what happened over there?
Beyond saying that we have an employee who acted incautiously, no, I don't wish to discuss it.
But you're prepared to take a hammering to honor the deal and keep us happy?
Yes. But I have to ask for your absolute confidentiality. And I hope and expect your business in the future.
Right. Well, we'll call off the dogs then. Shall I be mother?
This bloody system! Damn, damn, damn! Now what's up? Well, it won't access. Here. No, what? Go. Let me have a look at it. Just go, go on.
Call maintenance. I can call maintenance. I want you to go. I want you to forget about this place for the next 2 days.
Circa.
What the hell's going on?
We're getting on a train.
Where to?
It's a surprise.
I meant to have dinner with Francis Louise.
I cancelled that. They understand.
I don't have any clothes.
Well, we'll get some there.
Where? What about Becky's Epping Day? We can't let her down.
This was her idea. Come on.
All right, Mrs. Burgess, if you quickly make your way round to your left on the shady seats.
Mara is making his latest and undoubtedly his boldest artistic statement here on the south coast of England.
Clamped off. Come on. Okay for this, isn't it? Got it.
The parachute is going to be right the way along the side of the cliff.
These spectacular
spectacular cliffs stretching for 5 miles either side.
Hey, you're right.
Liz, where's Max?
I threw him over there last time.
Nice day.
This is just the latest in a long line of huge-scale Romero Mara
Hello, Max.
Exciting, isn't it?
Yes. Where's Gabrielle?
He's over there on the radio. He's talking to the bloke in the boat. He's setting up a video link so that Gabrielle can see how it's going.
I see.
Okay, land it for me.
Come on, gently. All right, Dave, get the flatbed down here. We're ready for the next 6 rolls.
Morning, Leonard.
Morning, Lee.
Quite a thing, isn't it?
Yes, remarkable.
I saw Denzel Mason the other day. He was full of good words about the MTF deal. Good work wooing them back. Valuable account.
Yes.
I'll catch you later.
Okay, Lee.
What's going on, mister?
Somebody had a dream. He's making it happen.